Oh, wait. I won't be able to see. I won't be able to see it all. Oh God, that sucked. Okay. Um, I'm not really sure why that happened. But that's another issue with doing video, especially live streaming, is because live streaming is very gear dependent, and if something happens, there's really nothing you can do. You just have to kind of shrug and go on, and you have to like restart. And especially with my camera, if it freezes, there is literally nothing. Obviously, someone wants my attention. I'm not entirely certain who, um, but um, yeah, it's just yeah. It's just ink. Um, telling me pretty much what I already know. Hey, your stream has crashed. Yeah. Let's see. But in any case, Echo, Eco, Eco, I think. Yeah, super cool. But yeah, we have problems like this all the time. And it's something you kind of have to be aware of. It's something that can happen, and you can try to track down the issue. I have spent inordinate amount of time trying to figure out what might cause the camera to freeze up. It just happens. Uh, let's all call spin and see what our ringtones are. Ragabash, yours is on my default for right now. I haven't found something for you yet, but you're welcome to call. I'm not going to answer, but you're welcome to call. I'll call you after the stream or something. Bell, are there any terrible furry related films you've watched? You've watched, guys, because for me it was Joshua and the Promised Land. Horrible animation and makes me want to scream like Mario. Okay, that's Scream like Mario is not one I've heard before, and maybe I'm just not really down with the super hip lingo of things, but I don't really know what that means. Not sure I want to know what that means. Terrible furry films. I don't know. I mean, like they're terrible furry videos I've watched that I wish I could unsee, but it's just furry cringe, and that's funny sometimes. It's like all the single furries and things like that. Like that's like probably the thing that I they spent a lot of time and there was a lot of production value, but it just missed the mark so hard. It's spending an inordinate amount of money to totally miss your demographic. Like 100%. Like they spent so much money and just I feel bad for them because it looked like they had a lot in it, but it was still terrible. um let's see here. Let's go on. I like the animated zombie movie. Uh, is it Celio Station? I don't know. I'm not seen that one either. Metal King Boo made the Mario Scream video. By the way, I have not seen that. I'll think about looking into that. But one thing to that it's not immediately apparent about Gotham, don't you dare. Um, one thing that's not immediately apparent about filming in fursuit is when you get really hot, of course, you're going to sweat, and everyone knows that. Everyone who's been in fursuit knows how much you sweat in a fursuit head. One thing that's not apparent is that when you're sweating in a fursuit, it's going to run about here and it's going to run about here, which is going to get into your eyes, and that's going to sting quite a lot. So if you don't have a headband or something, then very quickly you're not going to be able to read your lines. And you're going to have to take your head off, you're going to have to wipe everything down, and you're going to have to do whatever. And you have to do that a lot, and it's going to be kind of annoying. Now you will still have this problem even if you wear a balaclava. It still happens. There's no getting around it. Magnus, how much did I miss? You missed about 30 minutes worth of me talking about nonsense. So nothing at all. You've missed nothing. There's nothing at all. Let's see. Remy, I think. Is that how you say that? Hello, I'm a TikTok furry. Awesome. I guess I hope you're having a great deal of success with that. I've not really messed with that much. I know some friends that have, and they're really, really good at it. And again, I lack just so much talent. I make up for my lack of talent with a tremendous amount of editing and very talented friends that help me out. Let's see. Uriel Team Sweet Brand. I don't know what you're talking about on that one. You're gonna have to explain that one to me later. Bell, I only have a Stitch fursuit, and I know it's what it's like inside the suit. It feels like Egypt inside of it. Yes, it does. It's Egypt during a heat wave is what it is. It's terrible, and trying to film in it is an absolute and complete and total nightmare. But it's something that I do. It definitely draws people in. It okay, it's my brother. I'll call him back later. He's probably calling to talk to me about cars and things. Hey, there's a fun segue for you guys. Magpie. Hello, Spin. How are you today? I'm doing really well. Something. Oh, sweatband. Dyslexia. So good. So good. Yes, oh man. I'll just be over in a corner somewhere. You guys keep doing the live stream without me. Let's see. Remy, I'm guessing it's Remy. RYMMMII. I'm guessing. Look, I can't pronounce things. I can't even read most of the time, which makes it super hard to do inside suit when you can't even read outside of one. It's going well. IT full suit videos. Also, hi from Belgium. Yes, hi back from America. Hi, Belgium. I'm a angel dragon called what I assume is Remy, and that sounds really cool. Hopefully, if I ever go to your ferrets, maybe I'll see you there. Sounds really awesome. All that cool stuff. Maybe we'll do videos or something. Bell, might make a video when the drawing is done. Like I said again, definitely. Find a way to show me. I really want to see that. That sounds cool. Let's see. Bell, when I watched all the single furries, I was like, it's time to stop. It's time to stop. Yeah. Oh, that was rough. That one was rough. Uh, Justin went to see one of the 8 streams locomotives that are on display today. One of the Steam locomotives that are on display today. Sounds cool. Awesome. Um, it doesn't help, and it's not an excuse. Not saying this is why, but I definitely have a light shining directly in front of my face while I'm trying to read. And reading for me is difficult anyway. So adding a new layer of difficulty isn't going to go well. If you don't believe me, please ask Uriel. He's known me for forever. He knows that reading and spelling, not my not my high point, not at all. And so does Ragabash. They've known me for a long time. Ink, to a latter extent, has known me for a while as well. You can ask any of them. I am terrible at the things that I do. But yes, so to get back onto the topic that we were talking about, um, like the trials of kind of filming and suit. One thing that is that you can't really manipulate things, because if you're in hand pause and things, you can't like press a lot of buttons and things. I do have a cheat for that in mine. In my pause, I when you see them on camera, it looks just like this, but I have finger escapes in my pause, and this is a really handy thing. I think these paws are made by Circlebird. They're the ones who made the paws for me on that. The ones who made my feet paws are Furry Fursuit makers, and they make excellent quality products. They are a bit on the high side, but ugh, you pay for quality. So if you're looking for something that's going to be hard wearing, then I would highly suggest them, because you can put them through the ringer and they will come out the other side, no problems. And just never had an issue with them. Let's see. Let's see. Belle, I subbed to Ink Studios just now. Awesome, cool. I'm sure she's really happy about that. Uriel also has a channel, so if you guys want to see more of Uriel's stuff, I'm sure he'll be making content soon. Um, at some point. I don't know when, so don't hold me to that. I He actually has a real life job to do, so his time that he gets to do that is a little low, and he is discovering all of these things that I'm talking about for himself right now, which is how trying and irritating it can be to uh, make videos in fursuit. It's just it takes a long time, and I need to make sure that I'm not running over on this. Okay, I still got a little bit of time um, left. I'm supposed to be meeting some friends for lunch, dinner, something. Somewhere in there, food's supposed to happen. I was told that I would get food, and that makes me happy. It really does. Let's see. Um, I have software that helps me with my dyslexia. I have Dragon Speech to text. Technology is brilliant. Yes, Magpie. Actually, I used that software through college some many years ago to help me write papers. That's before there was sort of an integration software with Google. So a lot of that. Welcome back, Potato. A lot of that is really awesome. I don't use it anymore because Google has an integrated system, and I just go back and I check everything to make sure that I didn't put the wrong words there. Sometimes it doesn't recognize everything as well as a dedicated software would. that's perfectly okay. Um, remember Bodozo Riptide? Riptide is an awesome dancer. I don't actually keep up with dancers all that much. Um, uh, let's see. Remy, I know, buddy. I know. I know. You just want to play, and I just want to stream. I know. Uh, yeah. I'll just hold this here, and you can maybe let me answer a question. Yeah. Okay. 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 You want to say hi to them? You want to say hi to them? Say hi to them. Yeah. Gotham. You want to say hi? Okay. Okay. You go get it. All right. Oh, you just knocked down everything, buddy. I know. I know. How about we lay down? How about we lay down? How about we lay down so I can continue streaming? Oh, buddy. Okay. All right. You just stay right here. You just do whatever feels natural. Remy, one question. Banded, banded, like, OO or not? I don't know what that is. So, mm, I don't know. Let's see. The 3D carrot. I joined this what seems like a very grumpy looking cat and a hyperactive dog distracting the streamer. Uh, yes, that's basically it. And Hosher, who occasionally does streaming and gaming, is here as well. So you should check out his stuff too, since I'm plugging everybody. Um, Red Wolf Games. Oh, hi. I'm here. Awesome. Great to have you. Bell, I came to Riptide Riptide thanks to uh I spent a day with furry video and got over 2 million views. That's awesome. That's super cool. Um anyway, guys, I will try again on on this. Uh so the thing to keep in mind is to do all of your prep when you're doing these type of streams, uh, and especially when you're doing in fursuit. It's really important that you hydrate really well before you do your videos. You get amazingly dehydrated, which can lead to headaches and dizziness and a number of other things. Make sure you eat before you do that as well. This goes not only for streaming and for making videos, but at conventions, obviously. If you're going to go out, if you're going to be doing anything in fursuit, make sure you prep heavily. It's really important that you do these things because it's going to allow you to stay in suit much longer. um, you know, it depends on the type of video that you're doing. If you're going to be moving around a lot, sometimes you're going to need to take more breaks. So you're going to need to have a realistic filming schedule, and you're going to need to have a realistic amount of time that you're going to be using. God, I can speak. Using throughout the day to film. So if you think it's going to take you 10 minutes to film this, budget 20, 30 minutes, an hour, 2 hours, whatever you think it's going to take you, double that number and you'll be safe. But let's see. Uh, Belle, the part when she was swearing at Artemis, though. Belle, it was censored because YouTube's dumb policies, or maybe because of dumb kids. I'm not certain what video you're talking about, Bell. Which video and who? I may have missed something. Yeah, I may have missed something on that. Let's see. Ragabash, what is the best and worst part of filming music videos with Max, Uriel, and Ink? I mean, the obvious answer is that you're having to deal with divas like Ink, but aside from that, it was fine. um, no, the probably the worst part of it was that we couldn't. Oh, real quick, I just realized what Remy said. One question: ban Awu or not? No, I don't think we should ban it. Do whatever you want. I don't care. I really don't. But the worst part was that we could not begin to get our stabilizer to work. So we were working with Max's phone, and we had a gimbal, but the stabilizer just was not working. It would flip upside down or it would stop. So we had to continue doing those takes over and over again. Also, my lack of dancing ability and talent in that regard sort of meant that I didn't really know what to do. Like I can sit here and talk with you guys, and I can bullshit all day, but I don't dance real well, so that's just not my thing. Let's see. Uh, Spin. They don't know about Max's uh alternate video sharing ink, video starring ink. Yeah, they don't. They don't. There's plenty of videos that Max makes. Max the Raccoon is a fantastic videographer. He knows more about making videos than I ever will, since that's his thing. So, you know, if you've not checked out his stuff, I usually link it on Twitter a lot, or relike it, or rather repost it on Twitter. But because of Twitter's policies, he has to upload everything onto YouTube, because they'll copyright strike his music within, I think, like 30 minutes or so. So it doesn't stay up long. So it's no point. Uh, Remy, there's a famous YouTube furry who followed me on TikTok. That's amazing. I'm really happy for your success on that. Who is this really famous furry? There's a number of really famous furries. Let's see. Oh, yeah, I remember that song. Uh, Bell, Remy, a blue one, I think. It wouldn't be Blue the fucking dragon, would it? Because blue's pretty cool. Belle, she was in that video, a day with furries, and she cussed in the video like Artemis. A a day with furries. Um, a day with furries. Is it Chanel you're talking about? Like the pink cat? Like because sometimes we edit the videos, and actively blot out cussing, because weirdly that makes it funnier. Um knowing that someone's saying something they shouldn't, and you're not getting to hear it, when we obviously cuss a lot on that. I don't think YouTube actively does that thing. At least I'm not aware of it. But it's whatever. Uh, let's see, Remy, can I make fan art of you and put it on my TikTok? You're welcome to do that whenever you like. If you've got Twitter or whatever, hit me up. Send me the link. I don't really do TikTok, but send me the link anyway. And I'd like to check out your stuff. So I think that'd be pretty cool. Anyway, guys, just another quick note about filming and stuff. Another quick note about well, the type of gear and things that you should and should have, and the things that you the things that are needs and the things that are wants. Um, things that are needs, like you can you need a really decent microphone because sound quality is very, very important. I think it said that it's like if your first minute and a half of video has poor sound quality, people are going to click off of it immediately. Doesn't matter what. So you need to fix your sound quality at least for the first minute and a half of your video. Make sure it's perfect. After that, you can kind of be a little bit more lax with it. That doesn't mean it can be shit the rest of the way, but it means that you need to take some time over it. Make sure the audio levels are good. So what I use is a Rode microphone. They're pretty inexpensive on the whole because they last a long time. You can get some smaller ones. I use a bigger one now, but you can get a smaller one like this. Has a little fuzzy bit to protect against the wind. There is a actual name for this, and I've forgotten it. But these are pretty inexpensive. They work on the onset, but they have a lower sound quality than the bigger ones. Your little pop filter. It may be a pop filter, but I think this is much more of to reduce any type of wind noise than a pop filter. Pop filters protect against P sounds. So when you say P, you have a tendency to pop that sound. So like you need something in between you and the microphone itself. So I'm not entirely certain if that's the case or not. Uriel may be right. I don't know. But these are really excellent when you're just starting out because they're inexpensive. I think you can usually pick these up on Amazon for about $50 or so, which is a bit of an investment, but it's worth it because they're good quality. Now, the bigger ones I think cost about 100 and something, and they are powered by a 9-volt battery. So you make sure that you turn it off when you are done. Ragabash, I think that is right. I believe that is right anyway. And you would know better than me. You've spent more time working with that stuff than I have. Now, you can get lapel mics, and you can get these things, which this plugs into my camera. This is basically a like a mic pack. And I have another one of these that I hook to my belt, and it feeds a lapel mic up to about here so that you can hear my voice a little bit more clearly. A lot of people suggest that you put your microphone in your fursuit head. There's a way of doing it. I'm not very good at it, and it didn't work out really well for me, but hopefully that works out well for you. These are expensive. These can run several $100s for these things. They are useful. This is a Kamika like receiver. They're really nice, really well built. And these also, I think these take double A's. So they're easy to replace. And if you have a problem with them, you can quickly go to a drugstore or something, grab new batteries, and be back filming in no time. Those are awesome. This This is what the other side looks like. So you have like a tiny little Rode mic, and you have your receiver set to different channels. So you can have several different channels running at the same time, which means that you can have several different people, say, going up and talking to people with another microphone. And it's very useful when you're wanting to do um, shots from fairly far away, but still hear the focus or the subject matter of your video. So these are useful but expensive. I'd say that I would classify these as a want and not a need. um, Aside from that, another um, another thing you definitely need is a set of lights. They don't have to be digital, they don't have to be RGB, but a set of good lights is absolutely imperative. Um, to make sure that you have good lighting, it really makes your videos pop. That's really important. It's an absolute must have. You don't need the most expensive ones, not right off the bat. Um, but uh, I would invest in your lighting. I would invest in the glass for your camera, and I would invest in your sound. Those are the things I would invest in. Everything else is talent, and it's you. So, and you can't purchase that at any store that I've ever seen. Believe me, I've looked. But that is about it. I didn't want to draw this out too much longer than about an hour or so, and that's pretty much what we've done. Let's see here. I want to make sure I don't miss any questions or anything. Uh, Bell, I can't afford a high quality mic, unfortunately. That's fine. You don't need to have that right away. All of these things are things that you want to focus on. It doesn't mean you have to have everything to do it. I know a number of people that started out just filming on their phones. That's all they did. They just flipped it around, filmed from here, and they still made great content. They tweaked their audio. They use lapel mics, which are super inexpensive that you can plug in just to the bottom here and run right to your shirt. And like you can record all of that, you can edit all of that, and you can set it up. And you don't need thousands of dollars worth of equipment. You just need the willingness to get in front of the camera and talk. And that's harder than you might think it is. That's the hardest part. That's the hardest thing to learn. And for those of you still listening, still watching, I guess thank you guys so much for spending some time with me and catching up. I believe that I will be making my Discord I will be making a free to enter Discord section. So, you know, hopefully we can have a conversation that's back and forth, and which I would like more than just sitting here and reading your comments. I think that's going to be much more beneficial. So we'll probably do that. And I think, oh, one more thing. I just looked down and saw this thing, and this has probably been the best thing I bought for my camera as a whole. This is a secondary screen. It hooks onto the camera and kind of faces you. So while you're doing your video, you can see yourself. So this would hook on where the flash would. So it's just got like a little square mount. You just hook it on and spin this down, locks into place. Uses one of these pretty large batteries here. These are pretty inexpensive to get, and they also power my lighting rig as well. So they pull double duty. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for joining me on this catch up video. And hopefully I will see you guys Sunday with the new video on nihilism. Look forward to that. If you haven't already, like, subscribe, share, do whatever. If you want to support me on Patreon, please follow the link. It's on my page. So if you got a few extra bucks you want to throw my way, awesome. But you don't have to. I do not necessarily need it whatsoever. But please, if you have a chance, check out um, my friends' content. All the stuff that they do is amazing, and I guess that's pretty much it. You know. Um, I guess maybe let's do I'm not saying that. That's not how we're ending the video, Inc. Um let's do some words to leave you with, I guess, because we always do that. Oh, Uriel, say the other thing. You want the hole punch, right? No, I don't need the hole punch now. And I'm definitely not saying that so that you can have it forever. That's not going to be a thing that we do. You got it once, that's all you get. I'll buy a hole punch and keep it with me on my person. Ink got me to say a thing that I don't normally say by withholding a hole punch I needed for my badge. Right. I don't really have much in the way of words to leave you with this time, guys. Not really. I mean, I can make something up for you, but um okay. Um sure. Words to leave you with. Remember that no no matter how black your soul is, it's a beacon of light compared to the void. How was that, guys? I hope that was good. Using one of my better ones for for this. Oh, damn. All right. All right, guys. Thank you again so much. Um, those of you that are subscribed to me, those of you that are not, you don't have to sub to me. I do appreciate it though. So do that. And I will see all of you later. Hit me up on social media. My DMs are always open. I'm willing to talk to you guys about anything, mostly, as long as it's not super, super lewd. Don't send me lewd things. You guys have a good day, and I'm going to go get some food. So later.